Welcome everybody, it's Bobby with all of the hobbies. MaxspeedTV with the High Slide Racing League. What are they doing tonight? Well, they're invading Atlanta. Hot Atlanta. If there's one thing we have learned about Atlanta, it's fast and it's slippery and it loves to eat tires. Anyway, you guys stick around. The next couple of hours, we're going to have ourselves some fun here tonight. Also, get something to drink, something to eat. You know how it goes. Get set to get comfy. Spend some time out here on YouTube. And let's watch these guys get it on. We'll be back right after the anthem. Don't go away. And if you do, get back here.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran fast, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
Welcome back, everybody, in our High Slide Racing League here, Max Speed TV, Bobby with all the hobbies. Nice to see everybody out here on YouTube. Like I said earlier, if you missed it, we are at Hot Atlanta. Should be an interesting race for these guys. We have got 5, I repeat, 5 of the guys shooting for a championship right now. And I'll be going through and I'll be showing them to you as we are getting into some of our qualifying run. Now, tires, oh God, I can't even begin to tell you how tires are important. Let me tell you what, they'll be screaming for tires after the first 4 laps. That's just the way it's gonna be. And why you say that, Bobby? Well, because this place eats the tires up. Right here, real quick, here's what we're looking at. It's 129 laps. That's a lot. Plus, the tire window, ASAP, that's right, because they're going to be crying like little spoiled kids begging for tires. They are going to want them as fast as they can get them. The fuel window around 28 to 30. Pit road speed is 50 mile an hour. We all know they can do a pit road speed under caution. The problem is slowing these bad boys down on a green flag pit stop. And I expect we're going to see a few of those tonight. I'm hoping anyway. Glad everybody's out here in YouTube land. Give you a shout out. Anybody you want us to talk to, say hi to, wish good luck, not wish good luck, talk about them, whatever you want to do. I'll pass it along with these guys. Why? Because I live in Ohio and ain't nobody close enough to me, or ain't nobody gonna come down here and freeze their tail end off and beat me up over it. So I'll say just about anything you want me to say. You just let me know what you want me to say to them and I will pass it along. Well, let's see who we got running around out here. Already. Speaking of this guy right here, I gotta let you guys know real quick. I made a comment that this guy, Mr. Greg Holt, he has won everything that he's ever gotten into except for a beauty contest. Well, I sit corrected. The reason why I say that is because this guy right there, he has won a beauty contest. And right there it is. He was Mr. Globe of 2015. I just look at that for a moment. And there he is with his truck in the background, the Lego machine. Right there he is, ladies and gentlemen. So I stand corrected, or sit corrected, because the man's won everything he's ever been in. And I said that he had won everything except a beauty pageant. Well, there you have it. He has won one. So I can no longer say that. So Mr. Greg Holt, my hat's off to you, and this monster's for you, my friend. Oh, now I got that out of the way. Let's see what we got happening here, real quick. Come on, who is it? The 42. So far, he's leading the show. Trying to find him, actually, and I'm having a hard time doing it. I know the 08. He is quick at this place. He's already popped in here and sitting and relaxing. Scott Williams, the 00. There he is in the Mountain Dew machine. This guy here is looking, get rid of that music. We don't need that anymore, right? This guy right here is one of the top 5 guys trying to shoot this bad boy out. He is going to try to sniff out the championship. There's only, I think, 3 more races left to go in this deal. But he is one of your top 5. Keep an eye on him. And why do I say that? Because he just ran the pole right there. A 30.604. That is quick. Just to give you an idea where some of the other guys was at. Let me see here real quick. There he is. Mr. Holt, he's in 4th position right there. That's another one. Couple more guys out on the track finishing things up. Now look, these paint schemes are to die for. They really take pride. Really take pride. Look at that, would you? The Artie Cat. Max Speed TV on the back of the spoiler there. How awesome is that? Another far shot of him. So far he's showing 13th fastest. There he is, the Artie Cat. 50th, right there. Nice looking toilet motor. I mean Toyota, sorry. I can't say nothing, I own 2 of them. Anyway, good looking machine on his part. Andrew Schroeder, the 48 machine. Take a look at this character, huh? This is another guy, you gotta love him. He's a blast to hang around with. A lot of fun. And by the way, he does drive better than his paint scheme, the Jets, I can assure you that. He's always a blast to watch out here as well. Joseph Kazi in the 88 machine. Hopefully he'll make the podium tonight, folks, because if he does, you are in for a special treat. Man, can this guy do an interview like nobody I have ever seen in my life. You want to stick around just to see if this guy can make the top 3. 4 minutes left into the qualifying. Everybody has been through and gone through it. So Mr. Kazi right here, waiting on him to get a run out. So far, he is 12th quickest. Like I said, this place will eat your tires up. No doubt about it. You got to take care of your gear. Some other guys notable. Trying to go through here. Nathan, Mr. Nathan Aldridge, he's another cat. He will be down here. He's in 11th position. He's another one fighting for this championship as well. That is going to be everybody that has went out so far. And we will run down those top just as soon as everybody gets going. There's 3 minutes left into the qualifying. So y'all don't have to sit and listen to 3 minutes of me. Thank God for that, right? But what I will tell you to do is make my day, will you? Right there. Hit that like button for us. Let us know you love us. We certainly would appreciate that, and so will the guys in this league. Check them out. High Slide on Facebook. Good bunch of guys are getting ready to set up and start another league event when this one's over with. So get your opportunities in and try to get in there when you can. Anyway, this is Bobby with all of the hobbies. At least that's what the wife tells me. So that's what I'm stuck with. We're going to do a real quick commercial, and we be right back for the start of Atlanta. Right after this.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage. Your car is toast. You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold your reset button and we'll come and get you.
All right, welcome back, everybody. I promised you we'd be back, and here we are. 1 minute to go left, and we will be racing. Again, just to let you guys know, real quick, one more time. You're looking at a whopping 129 laps. It is 80-degree track temperature. Will be a little slick. Your tire window, they'll be crying for tires. Just like a baby crying for a bottle, buddy. They're going to want them, and want them as often as they can get them. Fuel window will be around 28 to 30 laps worth. Pit road speed is 50 mile an hour. And anybody out there give us a holler. Let us know where you're from. I'm kind of curious to see where I'm reaching everybody at. I'd like to say hi to everybody that's all with me tonight, that's usually with me every single Thursday night. Appreciate everybody coming in, saying hi, talking to me. Makes my job a little bit, well, it's fun. Let's put it that way. It's fun. Hit that like button if you would. Don't forget, 14 people watching so far, and I got 5 likes. Like I said before, could be worse. It could be making me, could end up having a, probably somebody stuttering, I guess. That's the problem we'd have. So if you don't want anybody stuttering in your broadcasting, you better make sure you give a like to me. We'll talk to you in just a couple seconds here as we're going to get ready to hit into the grid. Let's get this thing on the road here. All right, here we go. It's time to get it on. Right now, 00, Scott Williams. He's fighting for the championship. He is your polecat right there. Along beside him in the row number 1 is going to be Derek Grigsby. Row number 2. And there he is, Will Cannon. That'll be another one fighting up here for the O Championship. The O2 beside him in the Toyota machine of Evan forget it. It's just Evan. You know how it goes. Row number 3, Greg Holt, the man. Like I said, we'll talk a little bit more about him. Another guy fighting for the championship. And beside him, the 24 will be Jason Miz. And row number 4, the 56 machine of Adam Gardner. And the 88 beside him, the man that can talk an absolute wonderful interview, the 88 of Joseph Kazi. Row 5, the 89 in the Toyota machine of Joshua Garthright. Also, taking a look right here, the 98 is Anthony. Yep, that's it, Anthony. That works for me. Row 6 to 14 of Nathan Aldridge. He is also a contender. Keep an eye on him. Row number 5 is the Brian Toole, driving the Toyota machine, number 5. Row 7, 64, Peter Hodgson, and the 67 beside him of Doug Slomes. Row number 8 is 16, Jeremy Gibbs, beside him the 48 of Andrew Schroeder. Row number 9, the 29 of Kevin Damper, the 92 beside him, Jeffrey Converse. And row 10, 13 in the Toyota machine, Andy, love it. For the love of Pete, how about some American last names? They're killing me here. I want to say it's going to be, I don't know, I ain't going to attempt it. You think I would after all these broadcasts. Nope, 18 beside him, Danny Lawson. Row 11 to 33 of Garrett Velez. It's Velzy. Yeah, that's an American name. The 805 beside him, Alan Martin. That's an easy one. And that's going to round them all off right there. Like I said, it's going to get down and dirty. Have us a little fun. Your polecat right down here on the bottom. There he's going to sit. The 00 Scott Williams. Up on the high side is going to be that 42 machine of Derek Grigsby. They will be running them down in here to the green flag. One of many. Hopefully not, but you just never know. Coming around. You gotta get ready. You take a look at them as we're gonna get ready. Right here, get rid of that pace car, the Mustang. Remember, High Slide, Facebook, check them out. Bobby with all the hobbies. MaxspeedTV, check us out if you like us, over 8,400 subscribers. And what are we going to get ready to say to this mess right now? That's right, baby. That's right. Green, 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 baby. And no, it's not Talladega. I didn't change it. The one-man band makes it rough tonight. Get the beautiful sounds of that trucks up here. And what are we looking at up front? Hey, there he is. One of the contenders, and he's being pressured by another contender right there, Will Cannon. All three of these cats. Greg Holt, he's another one. In fifth position, Adam Gardner in that 56 machine. He is another one. And of course, the last contender is way back here. Nathan Eldridge. Good Lord Almighty. I better quit drinking the Monster. But he's 11th spot. This place is wide enough that you can drive 2, 3, heck, you could even squeeze 4 in. But you got to be careful because the tires will get eaten alive. You will eat those things up quick. Nobody's really going to run off and leave anybody here, that's for sure. And of course, you know, the drafting and stuff takes effect in this also. Still running around here, no problems whatsoever. Mr. Williams is leading the show. You've got Will Cannon right there in that second spot. And the 42 machine of Derek Grigsby setting in third right there, taking a peek at second. Single file the first 5 trucks back. Like I said, Williams is definitely part of the championship chase. 1 out of 5. Working our way back just a little bit. Let's see where everybody is sitting here real quick. Mr. Kazi in the 88 machine. There he is, the AC Delco. He's sitting in the 7th position. Anthony with a last name I refuse to absolutely try to say. But anyway, there he is. He's sitting in that 8th spot. Good looking paint scheme on that one. There's Nathan Aldridge. He's also a contender. He's in that 9th spot in that 14 machine. Adam Gardner up there is in the 8th. Still up front, Scott Williams. Not exactly getting pressured too awful bad just yet, but if you take a look right here, you're going to see possibly an attempt. Riding along right now. Give me a do. Well, I'm pretty sure Mr. Cam would like to give you more than a do if he can get to your back bumper. Whoa, the 42 out of nowhere comes down way out of the bottom side. He is going to take that position away from Cannon, it looks like. And right there he is. Now we're going to ride along with Grigsby. He's having a really good run so far. Leading the show, though, is Williams. But he has got a whole rear view mirror full. Absolutely full. Of that 42. And right there with him, Greg Holt. This league has got so many good drivers, it's not even funny. All a good bunch of guys. They run great together. And they have a lot of fun. Now, speaking of running great together, they get one what I call get out of the pits free card. That's correct. They're going to get one fast repair. And that's exactly what each one of these guys is hoping they do not have to use. Down on the bottom side, trying to take that second spot away from Grigsby. There they are, side by side. Grigsby's not making it easy on him, I can tell you that. He's going to be bringing up Mr. Cannon right there. He's watching this whole thing go down. Williams comes up off those turns, gets way up on that high side next to that wall, gets a real good run. Mr. Holt is still trying to get past Grigsby up there on the bottom here. Looks like he's going to be able to do it. A little tight racing, to say the least. Bunch of fireflies right there. Let's go on back a little bit and see what's happening. The 89 right there, Joshua Garthright, he's in 6th position. And here comes Mr. Kazi. He's now in 5th. Nice little battle going on right there. "13 laps so far, and who's led every single one of them? Well, that man has right there, Scott Williams. Do not count out none of these guys. You do not count out Holt, Cannon, Grigsby, Joseph Kazi. I mean, all these guys, they're awesome. Nathan Aldridge, Adam Gardner, Andrew Schroeder back here. Don't count him out. And Jeremy Gibbs also. Everybody has different strategies of what they want to do. You can still get the big one here at Atlanta. Don't think you can't, because you can. But since everybody is playing nicely, let's do a little fun. Let's have a little fun. I like to do this. It's one of my favorite things. This is Bobby's and Max Speed TV's version. It's time to crank this mother up. If that don't raise the hair on the back of your neck, nothing will. That is still a blast. Love it. Still running around here, leading the show. 17 laps. The man himself, Mr. Williams, doing a fine job so far. Mr. Holt right there beside him. Ain't gonna let him run away, that's for sure. Real quick, your top 5. Bingo. Williams, Holt, Cannon, Kazi, Grigsby. We may get to see the infamous green flag pit stops. That will bring up to a whole new level of excitement. Get these bad boys from about 178 to 180 mile an hour all the way down to the whopping 50. What are we looking at here? Hey! We've got the Williams out there. What's up, Bobby? Hey, what's up? Jake Racing's from Connecticut. Nice to be reaching you out that way. If I'm reaching anybody from Florida and you're warm, well, I hate you. Because it's a whopping 15 degrees right here in Ohio. Yeehaw! Holt's just about ready to make things heat up just a little bit on the track. He's getting closer and closer and closer. He's about ready to give him more than a do. Going to come down onto the inside. Is he going to be able to make it hold down there is the thing. You can hear him just pedaling that throttle. And sure enough, he is going to take the lead as of right now. Finally, our first lead change. Will Cannon sitting right there in that fourth spot. And you got Mr. Kazi up here in the 88 machine. Give him a run for his money. Holy crap, it's 2 degrees in Connecticut. I feel for you, my friend. It's definitely not cold out on the track, at least not right here what we're looking at. Kazi's giving the 08 Cannon a heck of a run for his money right here. These guys have been battling it out side by side for the last 3 laps. Still battling it out. Kazi loves that high side. He's making it work. He made it work so much that he actually ended up taking 3rd spot. He's got his sights set on the Mountain Dew machine of Mr. Scott Williams. Just to let you guys know where everybody is here real quick. You got Holt, the number 3 Lego machine. Stevie Wonder can see that truck. Scott Williams, another contender right there in 2nd. Joseph Kazi is 3rd in the 88. Will Cannon, a contender for the championship right here in the 4th position. Joshua Garthright in the 89. He's 5th. Derek Grigsby, he is also doing well. 6th position. Here comes Adam Gardner. He's another contender in the Scooby-Doo machine. He's sitting in the 7th position. Nathan Aldridge, another contender for the championship. He's in 8th. 9th, Brian Toole, having a good run. Jeffrey Converse doing also another number here. And I do believe, I think we might have an issue going on, but whatever it is, it has not brought a caution out. And I don't think it's going to bring a caution out. It's still green flag racing all the way. I know the 64, Peter Hodgins was involved. And you can see right here, Evan Kelsey, I believe. He's another one that's been involved in that. Thank God for fast repairs. And here they come in already, slamming on the brakes in for the caution, or for the pit stop. Let's take a look right here. Let's see who comes in and who heads out first. Like I said, right around 28 to 30. They got 29 laps and they are in. They're going to take all 4 tires, and they're going to take full fuel in the way they're going to go. And here comes the rest of the guys. The Scooby-Doo machine of the 56. And that is Adam Gardner. Nathan Aldridge, he's getting some work done. And the number 5, Brian Toole as well. And the 67, Doug Slomes. Back out on the track, though. Getting back up to speed. Sitting in that 3rd spot. But that's about to change, too. Now, Kazi's got one heck of a jump on him right here. How much of a jump does he have? Let's take a look. A big jump. Let's see if they can run him down. This is where the drafting will take effect in this. These guys that get together, they'll hook up. They'll run Kasi down. At some point, anyway. Coming out, top 5. It's Kazi, Holt, Cannon, Garthright, and Miz. Taking a look at Miz right there in that 24 machine. He started 6th. He's sitting in the 5th spot. Nice to see a good run out of him. Kasi running away right now. Able to lead a couple of laps so far. And there is Mr. Holt. Take a little wide view right there, and this is your gap you've got going. It's about 1.5 seconds. That's not too awful bad. He'll catch him. Joshua Garthright started 9th, setting in the 4th spot. He's having a really good run right here. Nathan Aldridge is in 8th. He's a contender. Monster Man Motorsports, how you doing, my friend? Nice to see you out here. Take a look. The 56 machine, another contender. He's sitting back here in the 13th position. And the Scooby-Doo. See if we can take a look. He says, Scooby-Doo, where are you? And there he is in the front. Looks like it's him and Shaggy. Sitting in that 13th spot. He has led 2 laps so far, but he has drifted back just a little bit. Still up front, Joseph Kazi, the man with many words. Showing his muscle around here already. We are watching High Slide, the Truck League Series at Hot Atlanta, brought to you by the one and only MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all of the hobbies. Greg Holt is slowly winding him in. Him and Mr. Cannon both. They're getting closer. Now they're down to just less than a second. Don't forget, everybody, make our day if you would. Hit that thumbs up, like button. We would appreciate it very much so. Kazi's still getting around here with no issues whatsoever, but he is going to come up on some lap traffic. And I do believe... And there it is. That's the 16 of Jeremy Gibbs. Looking to go possibly a lap down. $40 laps out of 129 in the books. Caution free, folks. You got about 10 more before we see the stage win caution. Mr. Kazi would love nothing more than put a lap truck down between him and Mr. Holt. It does look like Holt's got a little bit of leeway. He's got a little bit of real estate between him and that Will Cannon right there, setting in the third spot. Joshua Garth right there in fourth, hanging right with Mr. Cannon. And a little ways back, you got the fifth spot of Derek Grigsby. He started second in this race tonight. Guys are doing a heck of a job so far. They're running very, very clean. They know it's still a ways to go. If they keep this pace up, I might be able to be in the house and watch a little bit of reruns or watch a show that I've not got to see in a while. Wife's got me hooked up on some of these new shows. But these guys are doing a great job keeping it all together. It looks like Mr. Cannon right here. Yes, he has, buddy. He's caught Mr. Holt. He's catching him. All he's got to do is get around that 16. That's a truck lap down. And he can get his sights set on Mr. Holt right up here. The good news is Mr. Kasi says, you know what? You guys just go ahead and have your little fights with that truck I put a lap down. Just gives him a little bit more real estate between them. So far, Kasi's led 14 laps. All the way back in here in that sixth position. Scott Williams, he's led 21. And I'm sure he is not a happy camper sitting here in this sixth spot. And I'm just seeing out here on Facebook, Holly Coulter says, thank you everyone for the prayers for Michael Coulter Jr.'s dad. He's still hanging on in the hospital, and he hates that he's missing this race. I have not heard anything on that, Holly. My prayers will definitely go out. Hope things get better for you and the family, and for him. That's the first I've heard of it. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Greg Holt still hanging on in that second spot. 47 out of 129. Now, I got to do this again just for the simple fact, well, I have to. I was making comments about this guy right here. Greg Holt wins just about everything he sat in. You name it, he's won it. And I made comments that he's won everything but a beauty pageant. Well, it was brought to my attention that he has won that also. And here's what we're referring to. Right there. He was Mr. Globe 2015. So my congratulations to him, and I sit corrected. He has won everything he's ever entered. So that's awesome. But right now, Mr. Kazi is probably saying, if I have anything to do with it, you're not going to win this race. Because now he's got over a 2-second lead on him. Grigsby's in the 5th position. He's got a whole rearview mirror setting of Scott Williams' front end in that Chevy, wanting to try to take him down onto the inside. Hopefully he's going to be able to do it. If he does, he'll get that 5th spot. No problems. Easy peasy, he said. I'll let you guys know right now, prayer works. Strength and prayer. So before everybody lays their head down at night while you're praying for your family and loved ones, you pray for the Coulter family as well. Cassie still running around here like he owns the place. Now he's out to over a 2-second lead on Mr. Holt. Now we got ourselves, well, this ought to be, if I'm not mistaken, this should be and it is, stage winning our first stage. And who is it? Oh, there it is. Joseph Cassi. He will be taking home the stage win. Maybe we'll get an opportunity to get to actually interview him. What do you think? You're in for a treat if we do. I can tell you that right now. They will be coming in. I can just guarantee that. Take a little wider look out here. Got to catch up with the old Mustang. Oh, let's watch them from high in the sky, and here they all come. They are coming in. As expected. Kazi's going to show them the way. As far as the eye can see, here they come. Every single one of them. You can't really screw up a caution pit stop. Well, you can, but it's kind of hardly unlikely. We're going to set right here. Let's see who's going to pop out first out of this. As you do have your polecat right there, Mr. Williams staring right at us. Remember, check us out on Facebook, High Slide Racing League. Get ready for the next season. Sign up. It is a fixed setup, and it's fun. These guys are a blast. Mr. Kazi, here he is. Let's see if I can find this guy, and maybe we'll have a little chat with him. What do you think? He's a hard guy to get a hold of, but I think I can do it. Mr. Kazi, it's Bobby in the booth. You got me.
I got you, Bobby.
My goodness sakes. Son, you're putting on a schooling right now. How's that truck feel?
That feels pretty good.
Well, it definitely looks good. I can tell you that. So what do you think?
Every time I talk to you, though, every time we talk, after we're done, I get messed up.
Now, come on now. I told you if you put my picture on that truck or MaxspeedTV logo on it, you wouldn't have issues when you talk to me. I don't know, buddy. I'm telling you, man.
You flipping the switch. You're like, get him now.
Didn't I tell you, folks, you'd be a blast to talk to? I'll tell you what, you're my pick. I'm telling you, I'm not going to jinx you. I just want you to know that, you know, you're running really stout and you got some really good guys right there behind you. But you know what? You're looking really good. I don't know how many rabbit's feet that you got hanging off your rig, but it's working for you, my friend. I just wanted to say good luck, and hopefully I can talk to you a little later on. You'll still be leading this bad boy.
Yeah, hopefully.
And if I jinx you, well, you don't know where I live, so man.
Exactly.
All right, buddy. Good luck, and I'll talk to you later on. All right.
All right, thanks, Bobby.
All right. Where the heck did I take you from anyway?
Laws.
Who was the outlaw? Yeah, you're an outlaw. All right. All right, my friend. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Didn't I tell you guys it was fun talking to these guys? I mean, this guy's a character. I'm telling you, he is. Well, he's led 25 laps. He has led the most so far. The 80i9 machine, Joshua Garthright. He started 9th. Here he is in that 2nd position. Doing a good job as well. Down here in the bottom 3rd, Will Cannon. The man, the Hall of Famer. The man who's won anything he's ever been in. Now that I'm told. Mr. Greg Holt, he is in 4th. Scott Williams right there. He's in the 5th. Grigsby 6th. Jason Miz 7th. Brian Toole 8th. 9th. Andrew Schroeder or whatever's 9th. And 10th we have Alan Martin. Gonna get ready and do a little more green flagging. You are watching High Slide Atlanta, baby. MaxspeedTV with Bobby with all of the hobbies. That's what the wife said, so that's what I'm sticking with. Green flag racing, here we go. One more time. Kazi gets out to a pretty decent jump right there. Right along here with Mr. Will Cannon for a little bit in that 2nd spot. Let's see what Will can do. It's all about hitting your mark. And these guys do it very, very well. Flip on back right here to the 3rd place. You're riding along with Garthright. Just to give you an idea, there's a little bit of banking going on. Not a whole lot right here at Atlanta, but there's some. You can see it right here. Mr. Cannon's sitting here in the 2nd spot. He is slowly working up on him right here on the inside. He's going to put a little heat on him. Get him to go into a turn just a little too fast, and he'll just sneak right on up the way. That's exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to rattle his cage a little bit. And boy, you got to be careful because, man, does that wall come up fast and close. Mr. Kazi blinks out for just a second right there. He better bend over and feed those squirrels for that internet a little bit more. That's usually what happens when you kind of blink out like that. You'll see the smoke. That warns everybody something's going on ahead. He's taking a look. All right, there he is. I mean, he is right on him. Is he going to be able to take him here? Set him up. I mean, he is right there. He gets right on his bumper, but he doesn't touch him. Trying to get that air off that spoiler is what he's trying to do. This is exactly what he's looking at inside that truck of his. He's got a really good run on the bottom right here. Is he going to touch him and get him out of the way? Let's take a look and see if he's able to do it. Side by side, here they come. Cannon's on the bottom, Kazi's up top. Doesn't seem to be a problem whatsoever. Cannon did take it from him. Now, while all that was going on, Mr. Holt, Mr. Garthright, they're working their way up, and they're trying to catch these guys, and they're only about 1 second back from them. And he is leading a freight train. Let's go on back and take a look at everybody. Let's see where they're at, where they're running right now. There's Mr. Holt. He's in that 4th spot, as you can see. Scott Williams, he's led 21 laps, and he was your pole setter. He's sitting back in that 5th position. Grigsby's in the 6th position. Gardner's sitting there in the 7th. Brian Toole, 8th. Jason Miz, 9th. And Andrew Schroeder is going to be your top 10. And that 67 machine of Doug Salome's would love to be in the top 10 right now. And he is working on him. Nathan Aldridge back here in the 14th. He's also a chase contender. Anthony with the last name I wouldn't be able to... Ain't no way in heck I could pronounce that, not even with an interpreter. But he's sitting out here in the 16th position. He did start off in the 10th place. Up front still, it is Cannon. But Mr. Kasi is right there. Don't forget High Slide. Check them out on Facebook. And if you have not signed up yet, get over to MaxspeedTV. Sign up, subscribe to us. We have, I think, 8,400 subscribers. Go over there and tell them what a joy I am as far as broadcasting, will you? Keep my job. I don't know what I'm going to say from 1 minute to the next. One thing about it, though, you can say I'm not boring. And speaking of not boring, man, Kazi is not making this boring race whatsoever. He is all over Mr. Cannon right there. He would like nothing more to be able to get that lead back, and he's going to take it down to the inside, see if he can get it done here. You can see the gap right there from 2nd to 3rd. "68 laps of 129. The only caution we have had has been the stage-winning caution, and that went to Mr. Kazi up on that high side right there. He went on the bottom to try to take the lead. Now he's back up on the top side to take the lead. I said it before, and I'll say it again. He's like a rash that won't go away. That's exactly what the 08 of Will Cannon is probably saying. My God, he is right there again. I don't know how many rabbit's foots he's got hanging from his rig, but apparently he's got a lot of them. Because Kazi's doing a really great job tonight. And he deserves this. He's had a lot of bad luck. And I kind of get the feeling he's blaming it on me a little bit. I'm not sure about that. But anyway. Side by side all the way around, hop again for about the 3rd time. All this side-by-side racing, well, he's bringing the snake into the field right here. Greg Holt. Very, very quiet. He's lurking until it's time to attack. And he absolutely loves these two guys going side by side. Mr. Garthright is running right there with Holt. Now they decided, we're starting to bring in these other guys into our baseball game here, our little reindeer games. We better go single file and try to get a little bit more real estate between us. $72 out of 129 in the books. All right, people, give me a holler out there. Who you liking? Who you feeling comfortable with here? Who you think's a strong guy? Who's the guy to beat out here? Well, let me know. I said in my interview it's going to be Mr. Kazi right here. He has definitely been coming on strong and hanging on for sure and running well as he takes the lead back from the 0-8 of Cannon. On the bottom side, Mr. Holt, he's going to try to take a second spot away from him if he can do it, and that's exactly what he's going to do. And he's going to bring the 89 right along with him of Mr. Garthright. Mr. Garthright says, you know what, I'd like to take that spot away from you too there, Holt. But he's going to check out here a little bit. Now he's got sights set on Kazi. Great battle going on right here for third. Garthright's on the bottom. Will Cannon is trying to take it away from him up on the top side. It makes you kind of wonder, though, did Cannon and Kazi, did they kind of wear their equipment out just a little bit while they were fighting back and forth? It's a good possibility because Will's starting to go backwards just a little bit. Now you got the 42 in the picture, Grigsby. He's going to try to take a spot from him. And here he is, too, Scott Williams. He's going to be back, your pole setter. He's led 21 laps of this race, and here he comes. He's coming with him. Now, all this racing that's going on right here, well, that's just making this guy up here extremely happy. The only one he's really got to be too concerned with at this moment will be that number 2 of Greg Holt. The Legos machine. The Lego My Ego. Kazi's led 38 laps out of 78. And it doesn't look like he's going to slow down anytime soon. Mr. Holt started off in 5th. He's hanging out in 2nd. Now, Monster Man Motorsports says, I'm rooting for Kazi. That's right now a pretty good choice, but I'm telling you what, you do not count out this guy. Right there, you don't count him out at all. Like I said, he's like a snake in the grass. You don't know if he's just kind of taking care of his equipment and hanging around waiting towards the end or what he's doing. He is one tough character, that's for sure. Garthright still hanging on to that third spot, but boy, he has got the 42 of Grigsby all over him. Mr. Scott Williams also a contender for the championship. He's sitting in 5th. Will Cannon's dropped back into the 6th. He's a contender. Adam Gardner here, he's moved up, actually. He's in the 7th position right now in the Scooby-Doo machine. He is a contender as well. Jason Miz in the 24, been kind of quiet tonight. Started 6th. He's hanging out in the 8th spot. Brian Toole. Why can't they be easy names like that, huh? That's a good old American name right there. He's in 9th in that peak machine. Alan Martin, another great American name. Easy one to pronounce, even I can't screw it up. He's sitting in the 10th spot. Nathan Alder is back here. He is also a championship contender. He is in the 11th. Anthony, and that's all you're getting out of me. He's in the 12th spot. Way on back right here, Doug Saloms. Saloms, I believe. I don't know. Doug. He's hanging out in right now in the 10th spot. And it does look like, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Kazi and the 56 of Gardner, they are both in for pitting. And the rest of these guys will be coming in this time around too, I will probably imagine. And there they come. Flag pit stops, making it look fairly simple. No troubles yet. Do not speed down pit road, because when you do, oh man, it's hard to make it up here. Here comes the Lamborghini machine of Andy. He has been quiet tonight, sitting in the 13th spot as well. Giving up the lead, the 00. Scott Williams, he's coming in. Fresh shoes on that truck, fuel, and out the door he's going to go. Back up the speed is Kazi. And it almost looks like he might have got just a little bit more of a jump back here on Mr. Holt. That's a 3-second lead now he's got on him. 84 out of 129 laps. There will be another pit stop yet. Thursday night racing at its best. With the boys from High Slide. Live on MaxspeedTV. Like I said, Mr. Holt there, over 3.5 seconds back. Will Cannon is sitting in 3rd. And a little ways back here, they're starting to spread themselves out a little bit. Grigsby is in 4th, and he's got Mr. Gardner right there on him. Would love to take that 4th spot away from him. Joshua Garthright, he's been up fighting around here up in the front for quite a bit. He started 9th. Now he's back 1 lap down in 16th spot. There's the 00. He's also a lap down. Trying to fight his way back up. Riding off into the sunset, though. Let's see how far. What's this gap we got going? Almost 4 seconds from first place to second place. Looks like Mr. Cossey's coming up on another lap truck. And I think it is the 16 machine of Jeremy Gibbs. He got his lap back. Atlanta giveth, and Cossey taketh away. Because he's coming. Keep looking on back for some of these guys, see if we got any battles going on. Here comes Andrew Schroeder in that 48 machine. Still looking to see if Mr. Gibbs is going to get lapped, and it looks like he's going to get her lapped right here and right now. And he does. Now, Mr. Holtz not only got to worry about trying to catch Kazi, who's in a different area code, but now he's got Mr. Cannon right here who's going to give him just a little bit of pressure. Two distinct lines that they're running. But he's trying to catch him. Right along with him for a little bit. You start wearing these tires down, it's real easy. It gets real loose. That back end just wants to whip right around on you. I remember one time Ray Everingham made a comment to Jeff Gordon when he first started out. He says, you got to pretend you got an egg between that foot pedal and the floorboard. That right there is second and third. Scoot on back a little bit, and right here is going to be fourth and fifth of Gardner and Grigsby. Kazi out here on a Sunday drive. He's led 51 laps so far. Holy crap, 52 laps. That's pretty impressive. 52 out of 95. Still 3.5 seconds back. Is the second place, the man, the Hall of Famer, Mr. Greg Holt. It's a good possibility, folks. We may see a caution-free race. Adam Gardner right there in that fifth spot. He would love nothing more to take that fourth spot away from the 42 of Derek Grigsby in front of him. There comes Nathan Aldridge working on trying to get, well, he's in that ninth position right now. And I believe the 02 is down a lap, so that is not for position. Still having a good run. Top 10. Jeffrey Converse, quiet. Haven't heard anything from him. He's in that 12th position. Mr. Schroeder. He's in the 13th. He started 16th. And, of course, Mr. Gibbs, he's down a lap again. Does look like Mr. Holt did get around him. Evan, he's in the 16th spot with 1 lap down, and he has Mr. Scott Williams right there. He's in the 17th. He's a lap down as well. And he's also a chase contender. Not what he was hoping for when he led the first 22 laps of this race, and he started on the pole. He must have had a oops in the pits or something. Kasi, still about the same with him and Holt. We're still looking at about a 3-second lead. I'd like to thank everybody that's been with us out here tonight. Certainly appreciate it. There's other races you could go to, but you decide to hang out here at High Slide with Bobby with all the hobbies on MaxspeedTV. And that's nice. I appreciate that too as well. Greg Holt is probably thinking, what in the heck did this guy have to eat today? Whoa, looks like, where are we at? Let's go back here and take a look at that one. An evasive maneuver there by Grigsby because the 16 almost came up and slapped the wall. 16, Jeremy Gibbs is not having a good night at all. You can see the damage in the back end of that. Right there is Kazi, and right there is Holt. Believe it or not, Holt is slowly running Kazi down just ever so slightly. Now it's 2.8 seconds. And there's your third place of Will Cannon. Kazi, 60 laps so far. He's led out of 103 with 129 total. 20 laps so far since the last time they've been in and seen pit row. And you're looking right around 28 to 30 roughly on your fuel run. One more stop should do it. As Mr. Kazi puts another notch on his gun. And that notch I'm referring to is Andrew Schroeder. Now Mr. Holt's not only going to have to deal with Kazi, but he's going to have to deal with the lap traffic too. If there's anybody looking for and hoping for possibly a caution, it's going to be Mr. Holt. Some of the guys have already come in their pits, and they've been right back out already. Gibbs, he's in there getting some work done. The 92 of Converse, he's already been in and out. This is what new tires could do for you. He'll drive right on by Mr. Holt. The 42, Derek Grigsby. He's in 13th position. He started second. He's one lap down. He's already been in, and you can see he's motoring around pretty well on new rubber too. Now the 98, now this is the difference between old tires and new tires. The 98 just went by Kazi like he was sitting still. So at some point in time, he's got to be thinking about coming in here and get some fresh tires. That gap is 2.6. So the question is when is Kazi going to come in? Is he off the pace just a little bit? Well, he's no more off the pace than what Holt would be or Allen in the 05 machine. He's in third place right now. He'll be coming into the pits fairly soon. Nathan Aldridge, he'll be coming in. And so will Peter Hodgson. Jason Miz is on pit road right now. Mr. Kazi, there he is. He is coming in and going to get her done. Will he take 4 tires or will he just take 2 and give up a little bit of that lead that he had? 20 laps to go in the race, folks. Now, more than likely, since Kazi came in and pitted, and he's heading on out here, that's pretty much going to force Mr. Holt to get in here and pit as well, because those fresh tires are no match for tires that's got 20-some laps on them. I look to see Mr. Holt coming in probably the next time by. Well, we got a smoker there, the 24 machine. Not sure what happened with him. But he's coming into the pits, and so is Mr. Holt. Nathan Aldridge now being shown your leader. He will be coming into the pits as well, and so will Peter Hodgson. He'll be another one that will be having to come in. Now, there's Mr. Holt. He's got his work done. Here he goes out of the pits, working his way back up to speed to get back up on the track. And right there goes your leader when this is all said and done. So Mr. Holt has got to pass that blue cone there, and he can hop up on a track and get up to speed. Nathan Aldridge should be coming into the pits this time by, if not the next time, one or the other. Yep, he's coming in right now. Not to mention the double zeros coming right there with him as well. Oh, he slams onto the brakes and turns it sideways. The question is did he get popped for speeding? Let's take a lookie and see if he has to sit there for a minute or two. Or 40 seconds or whatever it is. Remember what I told you guys earlier? Anybody can do a pit stop in green on caution. It's a little tough bringing these trucks in from 180 all the way down to 50. Let's see if he slowed it down enough, or is he going to have to? Yep, he did. He does not have no penalty. He's off and away. Kazi right back where he was at. 2.7 second lead over Mr. Holt. Widen this thing out just a little bit and you'll get an idea. Like I said, Stevie Wonder can see that paint job. But that is a pretty good, that's a pretty good gap right there going with only 16 laps to go. And you guys are going to be in for one heck of a treat because Mr. Kazi, have mercy. This guy, he can just, his interviews are just top notch. He's led 67 laps. He tried to say every time I talk to him, I bring him bad luck. Well, it's not true this time because I've already talked to him, and man, he is in another area code. There's Kazi, and right there is Holt. Holt's got 14 laps to run him down. And I can assure you he is standing on it, doing everything he can. There's your third place, Grigsby. He started second. That's a good night for him. Brian Toole, another guy. He started 12th, and here he is in the 4th spot. Very good run for Brian tonight. Will Cannon, he started 3rd. He's sitting in that 5th spot. He's a chase contender as well. Jeffrey Converse in the 92. He's going to possibly hang on to that position. Mr. Williams is a lap down in the 00 Mountain Dew machine. There's Nathan Aldridge. He is hanging on to that 9th spot. And then 10th is going to be Joshua Garthright. 12 laps to go, guys. You're watching High Slide. Check them out on Facebook. And you're watching it right here with Bobby with all of the hobbies from MaxspeedTV. Appreciate everybody out here with us tonight. Y'all been kind of quiet in YouTube land. I'm assuming you're just chilling and enjoying Mr. Kazi running away with this thing so far. Y'all just waiting for his interview. I know what you're doing. So am I. As they say, I'm stoked. Speaking of stoked, I hope everybody's staying warm wherever you are. Who's not fortunate and lucky enough to live down south. Kasi, 71 laps he's led of this race. Looks like we're going to be 10 to go right here. Holt has actually ran him down to some extent. It's now down to just over a second. Kazi could be taking care of his equipment. I can guarantee you Mr. Holt is not taking care of his equipment. He is on a mission, and he is coming. Take a look right there. That's how close it is between these two guys. It's getting closer. 8 laps to go at the line. Number 1, is Kazi just relaxing a little bit, taking it easy? I can guarantee you Mr. Holt's giving it everything he's got. Also, up ahead, a ways, I don't know if it's going to be a factor or not, but we do have some lap trucks that's coming up. But I don't know if they're going to see them guys yet or not here with only 8 laps to go. Holt's getting closer, folks. He is reeling him in. 7 to go at the line. What a heartbreaker that would be. Kazi's led 75 laps. And it's coming down here to the last 7 laps. He's got Mr. Holt starting to get up in his rearview mirror just a little bit each lap. Well, we got ourselves a spin. The question of it is, will it bring the caution out or will it not? I don't think it's going to. Nope. It is not going to bring the caution out. We are still green. 5 laps to go, and right there knocking on the door, he's coming. Greg Holt. This is a real nail biter, knee slapper. This is about as exciting as it's got this whole entire race. Holt is actually running him down. 4 laps to go this time by. Is Kazi got enough to keep him back there? Kazi said he's got rabbit's foots hanging all over his rig. Well, if he's got the opportunity, he better be rubbing them and rubbing them quick, because Mr. Holt is running him down. 3 laps to go this time by. Whoa, Mr. Holt does scrape the wall a little bit, and when he does that, he just lost all momentum. Everything he was fighting for the last 2 or 3 laps, he's got to start right back over again. He just nicked that wall. That right there may have sealed his fate. 2 laps to go. Kasi dominating this race so far. 79 laps he has led. Mr. Holt has led 12 laps of this race, giving it everything he's got, and then some. That is the gap you're looking at right there. I think when he touched that wall, that pretty much done it for him. About a half a second lead. This is it. 1 lap to go. Is Kazi going to be able to pull this thing off? We're going to find out shortly. Kasi sees him back there, but he's not too worried about it whatsoever. Mr. Holt realizes there's nothing he's going to be able to do. He's going to have to take second and smile, because there's your winner, folks. Joseph Kazi. I'm sure he's going to do a better burnout than he does in an interview, so we're going to stay and keep it right here, and let's see if he's going to do a little something special for us before I go off into break and then come back and chat with these guys. You don't want to go away, because you're definitely going to want to hear this. High Slide Racing. Joseph Kazi is your winner in the 88 Decal machine, right here on MaxspeedTV. And there he goes. He's going to show off a little bit. Nice. That's how you do a burnout, folks. You stick around. We're going to be right back. We're going to have a chat with these guys. You are watching High Slide Racing League on the infamous, famous MaxspeedTV network. We'll be right back after this.
Greg.
I'd like to
thought you were
welcome-
totally touching me.
I'd like to welcome everybody. We are back. High Slide Racing here in Hot Atlanta. I've got the winners. I got the exciting guys. We're going to start off with the number 3 man. Talk to me, Derek Grigsby. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Good. Hey, I'm impressed. You had a good run tonight, buddy. No issues, no problems.
Yeah, it was a pretty good run. Just one of those nights where not being in the championship race, tried to give everybody room and not interfere with that, but still get as good of a finish as I could.
You did really well. I mean, you started out second, you come home in third. It's a good positive, a good run for you guys tonight. So, my congratulations on it. I know you, like I said, you're not in the chase, but you know what? A good, strong contender for the next season we start out on. Huh?
Oh, yeah, I'll be there next season.
All right, good. Is there anybody out there in YouTube land that you want to thank before I let you go?
Just want to thank High Slide for putting on the league. Want to thank you for doing the broadcast. And I want to be out there tonight because that was a very clean race at a very difficult track. So that was a good job, everybody.
Yeah, it definitely was a good job. There's a lot of great talent out here. That is for sure. Well, look, you be safe and take care, and I will catch you next week. All right, my friend?
Sure, we'll see you.
All right, buddy. All right, who we got next? Oh, yeah, here we go. Mr. Holt, talk to me.
Going on, Bobby?
Not a whole lot, my friend. How you doing?
I'm all right. That was a grueling race. I don't think the racing gods wanted me to win that.
Well, I don't think so either. You did lead 12 laps, my friend. You started 5th. You brought it home 2nd. There was a lot of things about you tonight that we all learned. Number one is that you don't win them all. I was beginning to think you did, but you had a good strong run, and you were actually running him down.
I like to have known that he didn't hit the wall entering the pits because I really thought he did. I thought he had to grab 2 tires or something, so I drove the tires off him instead of being patient.
Well, I will say one thing that I think you were doing a great job running him down right up until you just scraped the wall and took your momentum away with like 5 or 4 to go. You think that's what put the nail in your coffin on that one?
Nope, it was I flat-footed it the whole time. I saw him entering the pits, and I saw he got broadside, and I really thought he hit the wall. So I was like, there's no way he got back out in front of me. I didn't realize he had actually saved it and never tagged the wall, so he really didn't lose as much time as I thought he did. So I was just going at it as fast as I could to get there.
Well, you did a good job.
No right front left.
Now, I'll tell you what, I know you ran your heart out. There's no doubt about that. But it looked good. It was great racing here towards the end. I mean, it was a real knee slapper, nail biter, tongue twister, whatever you want to call it. I mean, you guys made it pretty darn exciting there towards the end.
Well, thanks. It was fun. Congratulations, Kazi. It was a good run, man.
All right, pal, this is it. Who do you want to thank? Anybody? The podium is yours.
I would like to thank Kazi. I want you to listen closely.
Oh, yeah, please.
I would like to thank MaxspeedTV and Bobby in the booth for doing what he does. I'd like to thank Eric Leslie, High Slide Racing, and for shout out to my team, Performance Sim Sport, and then my teammates in this actual the league for the trucks currently, Scott, Will, and Joshua.
Well, I appreciate the kind words there, Mr. Holt, but I'm afraid after you watch this broadcast all the way to the very, very end, too, you may change your tune on that one. Nevertheless, congratulations. Congratulations on your second place win. Second place finish, that is. You are running for the championship, so those are some great points, and we'll catch you next week. All right, buddy?
All right, sounds good.
All right, you take care now. All righty. I got to get him out of here before I start laughing too hard. There he goes. Oh, man, Mr. Kazi, talk to me, bud. You look good out there, son.
Yes, sir.
You made the comment that every time you talk to me, that you usually lose. Now, what's up with that?
It was just been a bad string recently. When I would talk to you, next thing you know, I was dead in the water.
Now, see, now you can throw that right out the window because that's just not true. No, let's see. Let's recap this real quick because it's pretty darn impressive. As soon as I get rid of some of this, if I can, it's not letting me. There it is. I don't know what I've done. It's not letting me get rid of it all. Doggone it. Anyway, you have you led a boatload of laps. You led 82 laps. That's pretty darn impressive.
Heck yeah.
I mean, I got to be honest with you. That's a lot of laps, my friend.
It felt good. Like when I got out front, I was just smooth, just being able to hit my marks.
Well, you were hitting your marks very, very well. I'll tell you that for a fact. I mean, you were running away with it there for a while. But I know you seen him coming in the rearview mirror, and I'm sure that he's probably thinking, Bobby.
Oh, yeah. I was about to blame you.
Well, see how that works, folks? You see what I have to, the abuse I take. Well, look.
I got to blame somebody.
I know, but hey, the good news is all 40 of those rabbit's feet you got dangling on your rig. I mean, you probably look like Cheech and Chong out there, if you remember who those guys are. I'm telling my age. The little dangle balls hanging from every point of the inside of their interior. That's probably what your rig looks like. But you know what? The point is you won. Congratulations. I mean, you dominated. It was awesome to see. And this is something that everybody's been waiting for out here.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah, it's coming, including all your fellow racers. The podium is yours. Who all do you want to thank?
I guess I'll thank you, Bobby. I'll thank MaxspeedTV. I'll thank Garrett for putting on this great show. And all these racers. They make this whole deal freaking awesome driving by all of them. I'd like to thank Performance Sim Sport. I'm with Greg and them, and my teammates Adam Gardner and Jason Meisner.
Wow, son, I'm impressed. You were excellent.
I get 100 this time.
You've been practicing in the mirror, haven't you?
No, not really.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
All right. Look, congratulations. I know you're not in the chase, but you had a great run, and you can feed off that for next week, and we'll see you then. See if we can't make this 2 in a row.
I win the next one. I get my shirt, right?
Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt about that. I ought to just send you a shirt just for your, just for doing a really good interview. You've come a long way. Come back at the beginning of this year when you've won your races or whatever, and let me, listen to that interview I did you, and then listen to it, now live here, and you've come a long way.
What do you expect from a veteran? I don't talk much.
Well, you keep winning races and getting on the podium. You better start. I told you, just stand in the mirror and practice. You'll be just fine.
I can't do that. VA told me not to stand up. They sit down and everything else.
You can do it. I got faith in you. All right, my friend. You take care of yourself, and I'll catch you next week. Oh, yeah. By the way, you definitely going to want to watch this broadcast.
I definitely will.
All right. We'll talk to you later, buddy. Good luck.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, guys. How awesome is that, huh? That was a darn good race right up there to the very, very end. Joseph Kazi. He is the man, the winner. Mr. Holt came in second. And remember, just in case y'all forgot, right there, that is Mr. Holt, and congratulations to him. I did make the comment that he's won everything but a beauty contest, and, well, I was wrong. He did. 2015, I believe, it was the Mr. Globe, the USA. So, very proud of that accomplishment. But anyway, you are watching the High Slide Racing League. Check them out on Facebook, you guys. Great league to get into. Get ready for next year. Fire it up. This is Bobby with all the hobbies on Maxspeed TV. Everybody out there, be safe, and I'm extremely glad he got to spend the night here talking with us out here. It was a tough night on the 56 camp. Yes, it was. You are absolutely correct out there on YouTube. I appreciate you guys chatting with me. That was Adam Gardner who we're talking about. He kind of had a rough night himself. But anyway, he's still in the chase. Come back next week. We got a couple more races to determine who's going to be the champion here at High Slide. In the meantime, everybody be safe till I see you next week. See ya.